Today I'm making lasagna soup. I am Grammy and welcome to my kitchen. For this recipe, you start off with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil that is. And to that you add the 1 small finely chopped onion. And you saute it until it's transparent. And then you're going to add 1/2 a pound of ground beef. And you're going to brown that ground beef in the same pot with your olive oil and your sauteed onion. You will salt and pepper this ground beef to taste. And after you get this browned, you're going to add the dry seasonings, which are 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, 2 tablespoons of dried parsley, 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano, and 1 teaspoon of dried basil. And then you're going to add 1 can of tomato paste. I used the tomato paste that had basil and garlic infused into it to give it another layer of that Italian flavor. And after your meat is well cooked, you're going to add 24 ounces of marinara sauce. You can use bottle sauce, which that's what I used, or you can make your own. You choose. And now you're going to add the broth of the soup, which is 8 cups of chicken broth. I used one of the boxed broth, but that was only 6 cups. So I added 2 cups of water and 2 teaspoons of chicken broth for my lasagna soup. And if you want a little more depth of flavor for the broth, you can add an extra teaspoon or 2 of the chicken broth. It just will give it a little more salt and a little more flavor. Now I'm adding approximately 3/4 cup of shredded carrot. And I also had some already pre-cooked Italian sausage. So I'm adding 1/2 pound of this pre-cooked Italian sausage. But you could also have gotten fresh Italian sausage and browned it with your ground beef. It doesn't matter. Then you're going to make sure the soup is boiling. When you do this next part, you're going to add 9 lasagna noodle sheets, uncooked lasagna noodles. And you're going to put them in the pot with everything else. And it's going to need to boil and cook. Now this process took probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that, because these noodles are very thick and they take a little extra time, longer than just like your regular pasta, it seemed to me. And once you have everything in there, you're going to need to stir the soup from time to time so that those noodles aren't just sticking to the bottom of your pan and overcooking down there. So every few moments you'll need to stir the soup, but it does come together nicely. In a separate bowl, you're going to mix 10 ounces of ricotta cheese and 1 cup of mozzarella and 1/2 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese to make a nice little dollop of yumminess to add to your lasagna soup before you serve it. And I always go with my favorite tester, Papa. Papa, what do you think of my lasagna soup?
Well, here Grammy does it again. Here's lasagna soup. And I got a little mozzarella and stuff, and here we go. And it's hot. This is really good. This tastes like lasagna. This is really good. Good job, Grammy. Don't forget to subscribe.